Wow, hasn't even gone vertical yet. I'm on location at Wesley Chapel at the newest 55 plus neighborhood that's coming online. Well, there's the electrical box, the sewer cleanouts. We call this lots on the ground, which means it's much more developed than just dirt. And the utility companies are out here today. I think Taylor Morrison is thinking right. Man, they've never done a 55 plus here in the greater Charlotte area, but they sure know how to build a ranch plan. I closed one just this week, one of their famous Pikewood models. They've got some great ranch plans. So they're gonna have two different ranch models. Some, just one story. Some, look at the canopy of trees, I know it. And some with 1.5, optional half a story upstairs, which by the way, I think is great use of your resources to have that extra space upstairs. And here's why. I've got some folks in town this week and they're young 50s, and I'm really kind of insisting that they go see 55 plus. And they, hey, we're not ready for that. And I said, well, we need to at least see it because it's a lifestyle commitment. And they were in the car yesterday. I'm going to see them again today. We're going to Trilogy. We're going to Imagery, two of the great big 55 plus neighborhoods. And there are 5 actually. Trilogy Lake Norman, Imagery on Mountain Island Lake, then Crestwind Charlotte, Del Webb Carolina Orchards, and Lennar Treetops. Those are the big 5, with anywhere from 500 to 1,200 homes. Now, this is back on a cul-de-sac, by the way. Is that a desirable lot or not? That's why you want to connect with a buyer's agent that's got his ear to the ground. That would be me. It's funny though, my partner Chris, one of my broker partners, lives in Wesley Chapel, desirable area. And he played one up on me. Hey, have you heard about the latest 55? I'm thinking ding, 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 no. And so he knew it because he drives by here all the time. So I had to get out. So we're at Warbler Drive. I just came off of Warbler. I'm on Pintail Drive now. They've got a little retaining wall there because of the topography. So here's what we're saying, 60 home sites. This is gonna be one of the small, and by the way, we may get another shot of that, but if you've ever driven down Weddington Road, am I catching that right? That's the Price House, 1906, very historic property, right across the street from the Price House. And you'll see, maybe on one of my maps, you'll see exactly where we are. We're just a little over a mile from the Target on Weddington Road. There's a Chick-fil-A, a Target, lots of grocery stores, a church on the corner, et cetera, et cetera. So this is a fantastic location. Now this is actually gonna have a Monroe address, but it's really Wesley Chapel. Because even, if you go around the corner, there's another 55 plus, not one of the big 5, but Heritage with Essex Homes and Eastwood Homes. That's their first 55 plus. This is Taylor Morrison's first 55 plus in Charlotte. They may have some other places, but there are the big 5, and then there are smaller ones. And so that's all about your style. Here they're going to have a fitness center, but not a huge, amenity center. There's a better look at that Price House right there on, Weddington Road. That is a cool old house. I used to live in a 1906 farmhouse. That's cool stuff. But I'm going kind of slow today because there's nothing to see. This is Brambling Court. So you'll get a feel. I'm on Pintail Drive, but that is Brambling. So those are interior lots. We've got some cul-de-sac lots and a lot of wooded lots. So, maybe your style is more of the 60 home variety. I did have somebody recently that said, we don't want a 55 plus. There's too many homes in there. And really the big ones, like I said, 500, 800, 1,200, boy, the utilities are on out here, man. They are pumping to get this puppy going. And so that may not be your style. This is kind of back up onto Weddington, but you've got wooded lots. You can hear the road noise a little bit there. That's 84. But I started to tell you about Heritage that, it's right down the street from here. It's one of the smaller ones, but they're gonna have a bigger clubhouse than this one. But they are going, and I'm really just rambling here, guys. I got the dogs in the car. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I had to get out here to shoot this. But they're on the kind of the Indian Trail NC, Wesley Chapel NC. So man, this is a good look, side look. These are gonna be great wooded lots. We just drove by them, but on the other side of the road. This has got a fence, so that means that they're gonna keep you out of the creek, probably a creek back there or some kind of a ravine. But man, you talk about privacy, wooded lots, beautiful, beautiful. In fact, I'm very tempted to go the other way here on this road that we just came off of, because I want to see these lots. So you've got interior lots, you've got wooded lots. Again, look at this, man, they're moving the dirt, it's on, but that's backing up to something, fire hydrant right there, your insurance company will love that. So you've got all these lots right here on Pintail Drive that are wooded. So to my right, interior, man, I gotta go back this way. I showed you the one side of this road, and I'm showing you now this side. 60 home sites, ranch and a half. And the first question, and Patty asked me that this morning at coffee, price point, and my guess is, 400s. I doubt that you're gonna go much below that. There's your retention pond for runoff water. And so this is pretty, guys. So if you lived across the street from where I'm shooting right now, you would basically not even be looking at other homes. So everybody's got a style of home and tolerance that they like. So we're coming off of Pintail back onto Warbler. And again, you saw Warbler at the beginning of this video from the other side. Now we're gonna look at the wooded lot side and come back around to the front. So I'm a buyer's agent, 704-345-3400. Would love to be your buyer's agent, no charge to you. These are backing up to wood, some really pretty pines, as well as some deciduous trees in there. So that's gonna be kind of evergreen year round, but there's gonna be a break. Wow, I love what I do. I get to take my dog to work with me, and even Bella got to go on this ride. So, Taylor Morrison, it does not behoove you to go directly to them because you do not have representation if that's the case. It behooves you to have your own agent, and that's what I'm interviewing for. 704-345-3400. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications on new videos. You've got to know that as they go vertical, that you will have the latest data here because we're cranking out lots of videos, and the website rogerholloway.com. It's got an extensive list. If you click on the 55 plus active adult tab, you will have a full comprehensive list of what's going on there. And I'd love to do that for you. I'd love to be that resource for you. And again, at no charge to you because the buyer is basically taking a free ride, no extra cost because the seller is paying both agents. So on location, Pinnacle at Wesley Chapel. Now they're saying from the 300s, what does that mean? Right? From the 400s.